Ramdev Agarwal, Joint Managing Director of Motilal Oswal Financial Services, joins us. Ramdev, fantastic to have you back on ET Now. Thank you for joining us. Your stock is at about 1400 plus now, which means that your investors and market men are excited to know about what has transpired to strong numbers for the quarter gone by. Is it push from AMC or is it push from AMC as well as HFC?
Nikunj, actually, even to some extent my surprise, the capital market segment, the broking segment, that's expanding very rapidly. There is some amount of change in the broking business model also, where earlier the distribution piece was very small. Now there is a significant portion of the revenue is coming from distribution of the third-party mutual fund products and PMSs and all. So demand for broking services has been rising. That always happens with the what you call market bull run. But this time around, the new entrants in the marketplace are few. I mean, very small. So we are seeing gain in our market share, particularly the segment where we are very strong. That is research-backed cash section. There we are seeing that market share is all-time high for us.
Ramdev, but the HFC business, and I distinctly remember your Q2 numbers, there was a marginal uptick in your NPAs. Are you getting a sense that in the HFC space, NPAs could be a challenge, and if interest rates they go higher, it could have an impact on borrowers' ability to pay back?
You're talking about housing finance business? Hello?
That's right. I mean, I remember in your Q2 numbers, there was a marginal uptick in your NPAs.
There is a problem.
Was that one-off or
Yeah.
that really could be a trend?
Yeah. No, actually, unfortunately, the Q3, the uptick in the gross NPA is sharper. It has gone up from 2.7 to 4.5 kind of thing. But I think now we have seen the peak of it, and I hope you know, as the time goes by, we'll come on top of it, and the recoveries will gather pace, and we should be able to report at least stable to better numbers in the quarters ahead. But yet, I would not say that the kind of numbers I have seen from the competition, every single housing finance companies, that's the kind of trajectory we are yet not in. Though the business has become sizable, so there is a growth in the business, but the economics of underwriting and the NPA is still not settled.
Can you also give me a breakup as to what was your total profitability purely from your PMS stroke your AUM business? Because Ramdev, that's the business. I mean, that is the meaty part for your business now, because that is the annuity business which will grow as markets will shine.
Yes. So actually, of the AMC itself has become very large. It has become 36,000 crores as we talk right now, and almost 50% is the PMS and 50% is about 17,000 crores is PMS, and balance is mutual funds. And I think what has changed, what is changing in the entire thing is the mix of the profits. Like PAT mix now for capital market has gone up to 38%, and asset and wealth management has become 40%. So earlier, I remember just say about 2 years back, 70-80% would be capital markets. Now capital market has become 38%, and asset management rightly has become 40%, and housing finance has become 0, and fund based has become 20%. So fund based and asset management, if you combine these two, they have become 60%, and broking has become only 40% kind of thing. So that's the kind of the pace, the extent of change, which has, our effort was to make it, you know, 1/3 from AMC, 1/3 from HFC, and 1/3 from broking. So because HFC has not delivered, the asset management and prop, that has become 60% and broking has become 40%. But in next 2-3 years, this pie will shift further.
Ramdev, hi there, Avan joining in. Can you give us a sense as to what the outlook is now for your AMC business? Do you think that this kind of a growth can continue? And tell us how much of the AMC business gains are not linked to the market?
Yeah, so I mean AMC business has two components. One is the fresh inflow and second is the mark to market. So right now the inflow till January, till we talk, I mean till this week, till yesterday, flow has been good. I mean September, October, November, December, all were very good months. Even January looks to be a record month. So the flow is very good. Performance, I mean we have seen the markets are doing so well. So performance is also good. So there is no reason to believe right now that there is any, I mean I don't see any kind of break, but the pace at which it has been flowing in last particularly 2 years, I mean at this pace it can continue for some time, but we cannot, I mean you cannot expect that this pace will continue forever. So we have to be very calibrated in our estimation. Good thing about asset management is that I mean it works 365 days. I mean you earn 365 days, unlike broking where you do the day on which there is a trading, then that day only you earn, whereas the cost is for all 30 days. So so this is much more predictable, but still the market trends do impact the mark to market and inflow also. So is somewhere, I mean markets will impact this, but it is not going to impact as much as the broking business.
First of all, congratulations for fabulous set of numbers, and what a growth in AMC business. Means I clearly remember Motilal Oswal starting PMS with a very decent amount as AUM, and the growth rate which your business has seen in last 4-5 years has been tremendous. And you quoting that you are now 9th largest domestic institution when it comes to asset management. It's a fabulous feat to achieve in such a short period of time. My question is more to do with housing finance business. You said that in a breakdown that the contribution is minuscule over there. What are your plans? Do you think this, after this NPA cycle is settled, when the economy comes back into the momentum, how are you approaching this business now? What are your plans to revive this?
Yeah, so what we are doing is, to best of our understanding, whatever is needed in terms of first thing is there was no recovery mechanism. So we have put up a recovery organization. We have strengthened our credit process. We have extended our due diligence process, and so with a lot of people joining, and we bringing more focus onto seeing that every aspect of recovery is taken care of. And so I think it is about I mean like Motilalji himself is involved in this business now, taking full, I mean giving as much as possible to get on top of it. So I think it takes a little time. It has come, the control is much better now, and I hope in the quarters ahead we'll be on top of it. And see, the business we started with a lot of hope that we'll be able to scale up and make it a seriously large company in the years ahead. But right now, since the underwriting quality displayed by us is not very good, the results are not good, NPA buildup is there, we are going a little cautiously, but the plans still remain same, that we want to build it very, very rapidly.
Ramdev, according to our estimates, you are sitting on a lot of unbooked gains in your portfolio. What is the strategy on that? Because if markets are so strong, obviously
Yes.
the M2M of your total investment portfolio will also go higher.
Yes. So right now it's about 525-530 crores, and I think as per the new norm, starting from 1st April, we have to show it in our P&L as the unbooked profits by the investments which we are holding. So one is that right now it is not visible to the people that almost 50% of my balance sheet is in the treasury, and the treasury profits are not booked. So actually the extent of financial success of this year is not displayed in our 393 crores profit. The profit is, I mean, if you include the treasury gains, it's a lot more. So that will be first thing, that will be accounted for very clearly next year. But that will also bring volatility, because in one quarter the profit will be high, and second quarter if market is down, the mark to market will also be down. So that volatility we have to live with. Third, as far as the strategy is concerned, the company's strength is in equity investing. So to use our biggest strength, what we have decided is that our own money, personal money, and whatever is the surplus of the listed corporate by way of treasury, it all be invested in our own products, and that's what we have done, and that remains a very integral part of our core strategy. So whether markets are up or down, I think the presence of significant presence of our treasury will be there till we get some opportunity to deploy in real businesses.
With you. Thank you so much for joining in and giving us a heads up as to what the quarter has been like for the company, as well as the growth outlook in terms of your individual segments. Motilal Oswal is down about 3% at 1366, and for now the market's too looking a tad tempered.